Life Unrehearsed, brought to you by Lianas Senior Transition Support, helping you navigate home care and senior residences.
And good afternoon. Welcome to Life Unrehearsed. My name is Matt Vecchio, specializing in life transitions, home care, and the senior living industry. Corey is off this week. Coming right up on the first half of today's show, it's the festive spirit. We're going to celebrate a couple of charitable initiatives by some very special people. And we're then going to switch gears, and we'll be talking about how brain games are not just challenging, but they're good for your health and well-being. And then on the second half of the show, you'll want to listen in as we'll be talking about decluttering and downsizing. Things and stuff are accumulating. How do we tackle it? And perhaps it's time to downsize. You know, the real estate market's been hot over the last couple of years. We're going to be discussing the trend of people deciding to cash in and rid themselves of the burden of home ownership. All right, you know, so much doom and gloom in the media these days. Omicron, it's been a real punch in the gut. So I wanted to turn that narrative around a bit. Let's celebrate the holiday spirit by highlighting a couple of amazing people and their equally amazing initiatives. So first up, we've got Alana Edwards. She's the driving force of Santa to a Senior Montreal. Alana, welcome to Life Unrehearsed.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for coming on in your very, very busy schedule. So, for those that don't know what Santa to a Senior is, what is it?
Basically, we get the community involved to give gifts to local seniors in residences.
And
easy as that.
You're making it sound so simple, but let's get into some of the weeds here. So there are many residences involved, many seniors. Let's start with the seniors. How many gifts have been requested by seniors this year?
So we have just over 2,100 seniors.
Amazing. So how does it work? They put in the request at their respective residence. Is that it?
Yep. So the rec coordinators from each residence, they make a list of all their seniors, and then they ask them each for a gift request. Once they have all that, they send the list over to me. I make gift tags with all that information, and they go on local trees in local stores, restaurants. We have different locations around Montreal or the West Island this year. So people in the community can go to these locations. They grab tags. They go and purchase the gift that's requested. They bring it back unwrapped and to one of our tree locations, and I collect them with my elves, I like to call them, and we wrap them and we distribute them.
We're talking to Alana Edwards. She's the driving force behind Santa to a Senior. All right, so of that, over 2,000 seniors, wonderful support from the community that hung up those tags and those Christmas trees. How many residences were involved this year, Alana?
We just delivered to 27 different residences.
It's incredible. And you're saying literally, I saw Facebook Lives all week. I saw Facebook Lives this morning. You are going hard.
Matt, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually sitting in my car. We just finished our last residence at Pavilion LaSalle, which holds a really close part of my heart because I used to work there. And I'm literally sitting down in my car just waiting to talk to you about it.
Well, you know what? Such an incredible initiative. Tons. I can't imagine the times of organizing, and your wonderful elves, all on a volunteer basis. Alana, we wanted to bring you on the air to thank you very much for such a great initiative. And based on the reaction, we want to wish you best of luck for next year already.
Thank you. And thank you for your support, Matt. You've been a huge help with it all.
Oh, my pleasure, Alana. All right. That's Alana Edwards, the angel behind Santa to a Senior Montreal. All right. Well, we're celebrating the holiday spirit here on Life Unrehearsed, and we're going to switch gears a bit. We now want to get to two very special people on the line. Special because they're my cousins, Tina and Tracey Del Vecchio. Tina is on the South Shore in Brossard, and Tracey's in the West Island. They're involved in an incredible initiative called Wolfpack Street Patrol. Tina and Tracey, welcome to Life Unrehearsed.
Hey, Matt, how are you?
Hey, cousins, how are you? I'm so glad you could join us here. Love this. I see you posting every single week. This just isn't a festive spirit initiative. This happens every week. Tina, let's start with you. What is Wolfpack Street Patrol?
It's a group of people that get together, and actually I didn't really even know what it was. It's like I said, it's a group of people, and they collect things and they bring it out. They walk in the street. They go into little nooks and crannies. They don't just stand in one place and distribute the food. They really, they have little trolleys, and they walk. They really get into little corners where the homeless people are hiding. It's really cool. Really, really, really cool.
It's amazing, you know, and there's ton of organization behind the scenes, and you've got the people working the streets, feeding the homeless, and this is every week. Tracey, we're going to throw it over to you because it's an incredible amount of food and drink to be prepared. This is all done on a volunteer basis as well. Can you bring us through the process of what happens? How do you get all this food and drink?
Sure. So I guess it just starts with community. I have a very close friend, Raquel Navarrete, and so Raquel and I have sort of tag teamed. Tina was cooking last year, right around this time of the year. It was the holidays. It was a huge snowstorm. They needed meals, so I hopped on board, and I posted something, and then Raquel said, "What are you doing?" And so I said to her, so it's like I told two friends, and they told two friends, and it just grew and grew and grew. I have some very good friends who have cooked close to 1,000 meals this past year, and they do it out of the goodness of their heart. I say my front porch, you know, I leave Wednesdays at 6:45 p.m. sharp. I put the car, it used to be the car, and back it up into the driveway, and people would just load the hot meals. We bring hot meals. We bring Gatorade, Boost, warm socks, just, it's unbelievable. I get home from work on Wednesdays at around 5:30, sometimes 6, and my front porch is packed with things.
Unbelievable. So, we're talking to Tina and Tracey Del Vecchio about a wonderful initiative called Wolf Pack Street Patrol. Tina in the South Shore, Tracey in the West Island. Can't believe it. Thousands of meals going to the homeless. Tina, the food is being collected, and you talked a little bit about it. Where is everything brought?
We have a meeting point. In the beginning, we used to meet outside of the old forum on Atwater and St. Catherine. And then, I don't know if you know, there's a church. It's no longer a church. It's called St. Jack's on St. Catherine corner of Bishop. They graciously, the people who run that place, graciously lent us space inside their church basement, or I mean, it's an event place now. But anyway, and we meet there, and so all the trolleys, all the street patrol people, because we just cook the food and prepare it and collect it, we bring it to this space, and then those people divide it all up, and they have trolleys that that you do groceries with, whatever they can use, on backpacks they have, and they just and that's where they go. So they distribute everything equally. They take 10 of these meals, 10 of these, so it's not everybody, one person has just pasta, whatever. We all meet at St. Jack's, and that's it, and they spread out from that spot, and we have people waiting for us when we get there.
Amazing. These wonderful, I mean, you're doing a lot of the legwork, yet you're handing it off to the street patrol people that get it in the hands of the homeless. Tracey and Tina, you've seen some of the reactions. Tracey, tell me quickly about just a couple of the reactions of the people receiving their food.
You know what? A lot of them are actually shy. They're always grateful. We had one gal finally who got her first apartment, so Tina let us know about Shirley, and we got her all of the stuff for her first apartment. She was just overjoyed. So you have a mixed reaction. Some are shy, some are quiet, some are grateful. There's a couple that are always waiting for us when we get there. People don't come to us, we go to them, but some of them know where we are and they come to see us. But they're always looking forward to seeing us, and we're always happy to see them as well.
I can't imagine their reaction.
But just a message, it is the holidays. People can help out anywhere. There's a Résilience downtown. It's a wet shelter. There's Maison du Père. There's the West Island Women's Shelter. There's Chez Doris. There's Open Door. There's so many places that if you want to do something, you can do it, and no donation is too small, no act is too small. Everything is appreciated.
Absolutely, and thank you for sharing those resources. Very quickly, how can people, if they want to contribute to Wolfpack Street Patrol, what should they do?
Well, they can either contact Tracey or I, or they can go literally onto Facebook, Wolfpack Street Patrol, and send a message, and somebody will definitely respond to them. We know that we do it every Wednesday and Thursday night. And the thing is, we can't. A lot of people want to come and bring clothes and everything. You can't. You have to really follow what they need because they're on foot. Mm-hmm. They can't have everything with them. It has to be specific.
It's limited. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for getting the word out, and really thank you for what you do.
Wonderful.
Thanks,
Matt.
All right. That's Tina and Tracey Del Vecchio, absolute rock stars with the Wolfpack Street Patrol, feeding needy people every week. Just love my cousins. All right. We have to head out to traffic. When we come back, how brain games are good for your health and well-being.